He's streaming the debates audio? Okay, I'll do that. I'm going to play RuneScape and listen to the audio. I suppose. I mean, I feel like that's going to be so. Then you guys can watch it on another screen. I mean, I suppose so. I mean, shit, I don't know. Where do you... Somebody link me the debate. Somebody link me the debate. Somebody do it. Link me the debate, and I will play the audio. Let me see. Apparently Destiny's doing it. Let me see. Twitch TV, Destiny. Let me see what Destiny... Apparently he's doing the audio. I'm just kind of scared, dude. I have no idea.
And I'm chilling with this dog Ice.
Yo, fucking Dolphin, dude. Thanks for the sub, man.
Achieving prosperity, America's direction, and securing America. At the start of each...
Okay, he's doing it. He's doing it. He's doing it, so I'm doing it. I don't know, dude. If I get banned, everybody's getting banned, I guess. All right, let me get back on RuneScape. We'll grind, motherfucking listen to this shit.
I will invite you to apply.
Let me motherfucking move this off the screen, get RuneScape back on. Let me see, hold on.
Democratic nominee for president of the United
Yo,
States.
dude, clap. Thanks for the sub, dude. I fucking love you, dog. All right, hold on. Put my shit on.
Yeah, it's looking nice.
Programs, hold on. Right here. Oh, give me a second, everybody. Everybody open this shit up yourself on another screen. I'll commentate it. I don't know who the hell's talking. I don't know what the hell's going on. Some crazy shit. 45,000 people watching that shit. What the fuck? All right, yo. Let me log back into RuneScape here. Hold on, dude. Give me a second. Gayazo, this, that. I'm about to get banned, right? I'm about to get banned. Everybody be getting banned in that case. Let me see.
Well, I don't expect us to cover all the issues of this campaign tonight, but I remind everyone there are 2 more presidential debates scheduled. We are going to focus on many of the issues that voters tell us are most important. And we're going to press
dog Ice.
Yo, Dishonored, thank you, dog. Fuck in for the sub, man.
And just as important to the American people. Candidates, we look forward to hearing you articulate your policies and your positions.
And I'm chilling
fuck
with
shit
this
out.
dog
Yo, and then Bunsen, thank you, dog.
Painting loans, yeah, it's looking nice.
We're calling this opening segment Achieving Prosperity.
All right, let's do this. All right, yeah, hold on. Put this on the shit.
There are 2 economic realities in America today. There's been a record 6
Hold on, motherfucker, shut up.
of job
Shut
growth.
the fuck up, idiot.
New census numbers show incomes have increased at a record rate after years of stagnation. However, income inequality remains significant, and nearly half of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. Beginning with you, Secretary Clinton,
all right,
are you a better choice than your opponent?
Let's listen to this shit and let's see what it's all about, because I don't know shit about politics, dude.
Well, thank you,
I don't know shit about politics, dude. So let's just listen to this and see what's up, dude.
However, income inequality remains significant, and nearly half of Americans are...
Hillary's looking good today. I'm not going to lie, she's looking okay.
Secretary Clinton, why are you a better choice than your opponent to create the kinds of jobs that will put more money into the pockets of American workers?
She has no idea.
Thank you, Lester, and thanks to Hofstra for hosting us. The central question in this election is really what kind of country we want to be and what kind of future
America,
we'll build
what else?
Today is my granddaughter's 2nd birthday, so I think about this a lot.
Who cares?
First, we have to build an economy that works for everyone, not just those at the top. That means we need new jobs, good jobs, with rising incomes. I want us to invest in you. I want
us to invest in your future. Get a degree first, then you're good.
That means jobs in infrastructure, in advanced manufacturing, in innovation and technology.
If you're lazy, you don't make money, get a degree.
Business, because most of the new jobs will come from small business. We also have to make the economy fairer. That starts with raising the national minimum wage.
Who gives a shit?
And also guarantee finally equal pay for women's work. I also want to see
my mom makes more money than my dad. What are you talking about?
Should be able to share in them, not just the executives at the top. And I want us to do more to support people who are struggling to balance family and work. I've heard from so many of you about the difficult choices you face and the stresses that you're under. So let's have paid family leave, earned sick days. Let's be sure we have affordable child care and debt-free college. How are we going to do it? We're going to do it by having the wealthy pay their fair share and close the corporate loopholes. Finally, we tonight are on the stage together, Donald Trump and I. It's good to be with you.
Yo, dude, thank you.
We're going to have a debate where we are talking about the important issues facing our country. You have to judge us. Who can shoulder the immense, awesome responsibilities of the presidency? Who can put into action the plans that will make your life better? I hope that I will be able to earn your vote on November 8th.
Secretary Clinton, thank you. Mr. Trump, the same question to you. It's about putting money, more money in the pockets of American workers. You have up to 2 minutes.
Thank you, Lester. Our jobs are fleeing the country. They're going to Mexico. They're going to many other countries. You look at what China is doing to our country in terms of making our product. They're devaluing their currency, and there's nobody in our government to fight them. And we have a very good fight, and we have a winning fight, because they're using our country as a piggy bank to rebuild China, and many other countries are doing the same thing. So we're losing our good jobs, so many of them. When you look at what's happening in Mexico, a friend of mine who builds plants said it's the 8th wonder of the world. They're building some of the biggest plants anywhere in the world, some of the most sophisticated, some of the best plants.
His hair, though.
With the United States, as he said, not so much. So Ford is leaving. You see that, their small car division leaving. Thousands of jobs, leaving Michigan, leaving Ohio. They're all leaving, and we can't allow it to happen anymore.
It's because of the Chinese.
As far as child care is concerned and so many other things, I think Hillary and I agree on that. We probably disagree a little bit as to numbers and amounts and what we're going to do, but perhaps we'll be talking about that later.
Who cares what she thinks?
But we have to stop our jobs from being stolen from us. We have to stop our companies.
Our jobs are being stolen.
The United States, and with it, firing all of their people. All you have to do is take a look at Carrier Air Conditioning in Indianapolis. They fired 1,400 people.
Bro, this motherfucking chat on YouTube,
Mexico.
though.
So many, hundreds and hundreds of companies are doing this. We cannot let it happen. Under my plan, I'll be reducing taxes tremendously, from 35% to 15% for companies, small and big businesses. That's going to be a job creator like we haven't seen since Ronald Reagan. It's going to be a beautiful thing to watch. Companies will come, they will build, they will expand, new companies will start, and I look very, very much forward to...
You invest in Chinese companies! What do you mean? He has money invested in the Chinese companies, the ones that have stolen our jobs. And by stolen, he means, they get paid less, so they're just better workers than Americans.
We have to trade with the other 95%. And we need to have smart, fair trade deals. We also, though, need to have a tax system that rewards work and not just financial transactions. And the kind of plan that Donald has put forth would be trickle-down economics all over again. In fact, it would be the most extreme version, the biggest tax cuts for the top percent of the people in this country than we've ever had. I call it trumped up trickle down.
Ah, you're so funny.
What it would be.
Everybody's going to vote for you now.
That is not how we grow the economy.
Trigger me.
We just have a different view about what's best.
Work harder, make more money, have to pay more money to people who don't work. Okay.
I think we come at it from somewhat different perspectives.
Be successful, give your money to people who are less successful. Okay.
Fortunate in his life, and that's all to his benefit. He started his business with $14 million borrowed from his father, and he really believes that the more you help wealthy people, the better off we'll be, and that everything will work out from there. I don't buy that.
They're the ones with the money. They're the ones who run the country.
My father was a small businessman. He worked really hard. He printed drapery fabrics on long tables he pulled out those fabrics, and he went down with a silk screen and dumped the paint in and took the squeegee and kept going. And so what I believe is the more we can do for the middle class, the more we can invest in you, your education, your skills, your future, the better we will be off and the better we'll grow. That's the kind of economy I want us to see again.
Let me follow up with Mr. Trump if I can. You've talked about creating 25 million jobs, and you've promised to bring back millions of jobs for Americans. How are you going to bring back the industries that have left this country for cheaper labor overseas? How specifically are you going to tell American manufacturers that you have to come back?
Well, for one thing, and before we start on that, my father gave me a very small loan in 1975, and I built it into a company that's
$1 million.
worth many, many billions of dollars with some of the greatest assets in the world. And I say that only because that's the kind of thinking that our country needs. Our country's in deep trouble. We don't know what we're doing when it comes to devaluations, and all of these countries all over the world, especially China, they're the best ever at it. What they're doing to us is a very, very sad thing. So we have to do that. We have to renegotiate our trade deals. And Lester, they're taking our jobs, they're giving incentives, they're doing things that, frankly, we don't do. Let me give you the example of Mexico.
They're better workers than us.
We're in a different system. When we sell into Mexico, there's a tax.
Americans want too much money.
16% approximately.
It's life.
When they sell into us, there's no tax. It's a defective agreement. It's been defective for a long time, many years, but the politicians haven't done anything about it. Now, in all
take away the minimum wage.
Secretary Clinton.
Let factories pay people $2 an hour. It sucks.
I want you to be very happy.
But they're going to come back, though. They're going to come back, though. But in all fairness to
Secretary Clinton,
I know when I took economics,
she started talking about this, it was really very recently. She's been doing this for 30 years. And why hasn't she made the agreements better? The NAFTA agreement is defective just because of the tax and many other reasons, but just because of the fact.
Let me interrupt just a moment.
Take away minimum wage, jobs will come back. You won't get paid shit. Cost of living will go down.
Right now,
it'll be okay. It'll even out.
We've created a movement. They should have been doing this for years. What's happened to our jobs and our country and our economy generally is, look, we owe $20 trillion.
No, it's all because of Obama.
Any longer, Lester.
Back to the question, though, how do you bring back specifically?
No, I know what I'm doing, bro.
Jobs.
Yo, dude, thanks for that too much, dude.
How do you make them bring the jobs back?
Well, the first thing you do is don't let the jobs leave. The companies are leaving. I could name, there are thousands of them. They're leaving, and they're leaving in bigger numbers than ever. And what you do is you say, fine, you want to go to Mexico or some other country?
No, nobody wants to go to Mexico.
But if you think you're going to make your air conditioners or your cars or your cookies or whatever you make and bring them into our country without a tax, you're wrong. And once you say you're going to have to tax them coming in, and our politicians never do this, because they have special interests, and the special interests want those companies to leave, because in many cases they own the companies. So what I'm saying is we can stop them from leaving. We have to stop them from leaving.
Just fuck it. Just make that shit illegal. If you're an American company, make that shit illegal. Don't let them leave.
Remember where we
Lock them in.
8 years ago. We had the worst financial crisis, the Great Recession, the worst since the 1930s. That was in large part because of tax policies that slashed taxes on the wealthy, failed to invest in the middle class, took their eyes off of Wall Street, and created a perfect storm. In fact, Donald was one of the people who rooted for the housing crisis.
That's all I think of.
He said back in 2006, gee, I hope it does collapse, because then I can go in and buy some and make some money. Well, it did collapse.
That's called business, by the way.
9 million people lost their jobs. 5 million people lost their homes, and $13 trillion in family wealth was wiped out.
No way.
Now, we have come back from that abyss, and it has not been easy.
America.
So we're now on the precipice of having a potentially
Don't even know what that means.
economy. But the last thing we need to do is to go back to the policies that failed us in the first place. Independent experts have looked at what I've proposed and looked at what Donald proposed.
But
and basically, they've said this, that if his tax plan, which would blow up the debt by over $5 trillion and would, in some instances, disadvantage middle-class families compared to the wealthy, were to go into effect, we would lose 3.5 million jobs and maybe have another recession. They've looked at my plans, and they've said, okay, if we can do this, and I intend to get it done, we will have 10 million more new jobs.
She's just repeating herself, dude.
Because we will be making
we get it. People lost jobs.
We can grow the economy. Take
the
clean
fuck
energy.
Was that?
Some country is going to be the clean energy superpower of the 21st century.
And it sure said, fuck ain't us.
Climate change is a hoax perpetrated by the Chinese. I think it's real.
By the Chinese. By the Chinese.
I think
I do not.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
Rip this and deal with it, both at home and abroad. And here's what we can do. We can deploy 500 million more solar panels. We can have enough clean energy to power every home.
Why don't we do it then?
We can build a new modern electric grid. That's a lot of jobs. That's a lot of new economic activity.
You're right, though.
So
You're
I
right.
tried to be very specific about what we can and should do, and I am determined that we're going to get the economy really moving again, building on the progress we've made over the last 8 years, but never going back to what got us in trouble in the first place.
Mr. Trump.
You just said you want to use the things that failed
we
before.
invested in a solar company.
What do you
in our
mean?
Country. That was a disaster. They lost plenty of money on that one. Now, look, I'm a great believer in all forms of energy, but we're putting a lot of people out of work. Our energy policies are a disaster. Our country is losing so much in terms of energy, in terms of paying off our debt. You can't do what you're looking to do with $20 trillion in debt. The Obama administration, from the time they've come in,
where are we going to get this money,
over
motherfucker?
230
for these
years
solar
worth of
panels.
debt. And he's
Take another
topped
loan.
it. He's doubled
He
it
rich.
in a course
He
of
could do that for
almost
us.
8 years,
No
7.5
loan
years
needed.
to be
Vote Trump.
exact. So I will tell you this: we have to do a much better job at keeping our jobs, and we have to do a much better job at giving companies incentives
I didn't know that.
to build new companies or to expand, because they're not doing it. And all you have to do is look at Michigan and look at Ohio and look at all of these places where so many of their jobs and their companies are just leaving. They're gone. And Hillary, I just ask you this: you've been doing this for 30 years. Why are you just thinking about these solutions right now? For 30 years you've been doing it, and now you're just starting to think of solutions.
Well, actually,
I will bring back jobs. You can't bring back jobs.
Well, actually, I have thought about this quite a bit.
For 30 years.
30
I
years.
have,
30 years.
Well, not quite that long. I think
in the
my
crowd
husband did
getting
a pretty
rustled
good
up.
job in the 1990s. I think a lot about what worked and how we can make it work again.
Well, he
3
approved
million
NAFTA.
new jobs,
He approved
a balanced
NAFTA,
budget,
which is the single
and
worst trade deal
incomes-
ever approved in
Donald
incomes
Trump's
went up for
going
everybody.
in, baby.
Manufacturing jobs
Holy
went up
fuck.
also in the 1990s, if we're actually going to look at the facts. When I was in the Senate, I had a number of trade deals that came before me, and I held them all to the same test. Will they create jobs in America? Will they raise incomes in America? And are they good for our national security?
She don't know what
Some
she's
of them I
saying no
voted
more.
for. The
She's
biggest
losing
one,
it.
A multinational one known
She's
as
losing
NAFTA,
it.
I voted against. And because I hold the same standards as I look at all of these trade deals.
Bullshit.
But let's not
Bullshit.
assume that trade is the only challenge we have in the economy. I think it is a part of it, and I've said what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a special prosecutor. We're going to enforce the trade deals
special
we have,
prosecutor.
and we're going to hold people accountable. When I was Secretary of State, we actually increased American exports globally 30%. We increased them to China 50%. So I know how to really work to get new jobs and to get exports that help to create more new jobs.
Well, you haven't done it in 30 years or 26 years.
Well,
any number you
I've
want
been
to
a
say.
senator,
You haven't
Donald,
done it.
and
You haven't
I
done
have
it.
been a
And excuse
Secretary
me,
of State, and I have
Your
done
husband signed
a lot.
NAFTA, which was one of the worst things that ever happened
Man.
for
Well,
the
that's your
manufacturing
opinion.
industry.
That is your
You go to
opinion.
New
no.
England, you go to Ohio, Pennsylvania, you go anywhere you want, Secretary Clinton, and you will see devastation where manufacturing is down 30, 40, sometimes 50%. NAFTA is the worst trade deal maybe ever signed anywhere, but certainly ever signed in this country. And now you want to approve Trans-Pacific Partnership. You were totally in favor of it. Then you heard what I was saying, how bad it is, and you said, I can't win that debate. But you know that if you did win, you would approve that, and that will be almost as bad as NAFTA. Nothing will ever top NAFTA.
That is just not accurate.
You're
was
fucking.
against it.
She's
once
so
it was finally
speechless.
negotiated and the terms were laid out.
She's
I wrote about that
nervous.
in-
You called
Look
it
at
the
her.
gold standard.
Well, I hope
You called it the gold standard of trade
And
deals. You
you know
said it's
what?
the finest deal you've ever seen.
No.
And then you heard what I said about it, and all of a sudden you were against it.
Well, Donald, I know you live in your own reality, but that is not the fact. The facts are, I did say
That
I
crowd,
hoped
though,
it would be
they getting rustled.
a good deal, but when it was negotiated, which I was not responsible for, I concluded
You've already
it
lost.
wasn't. I wrote about that.
So is it
in
President
my
Obama's
book
fault? Is it
before
President Obama's
you
Don't say it.
Announced.
Don't say
there
it.
are
Secretary, is it President
Don't say it.
Obama's fault?
Don't
There
say
are
it.
Because
different-
he's pushing it.
There are different views about what's good for our country, our economy, and our leadership in the world.
No, she's avoiding.
And I think it's important
She don't
to
want to say
look
it.
at what we need to
You don't
do
say
to
that
get the
shit.
economy going again. That's why I said
I like Obama.
new jobs with rising incomes, investments, not in more tax cuts that would add $5 trillion to the debt.
But you have no
in
plan.
Oh, I do.
Secretary,
in fact,
you
I
have
written
no
No,
a
he
book
called her.
about
You
it.
ain't
It's
got
called
no
Stronger
plan,
Together. You can
baby.
pick it up
That's
tomorrow.
about all
Just
you're
straight
At the
up.
bookstore or at an airport near you.
We're gonna-
But it's because I see this. We need to have strong growth, fair growth, sustained growth. We also have to look at how we help families balance the responsibilities
Thank
at
you.
home and the responsibilities at business. So we have a very robust set of plans, and people who have looked at both of our plans have concluded that mine would create 10 million jobs and yours would lose us 3.5 million
You
jobs.
ain't even got
And
this
it's
shit
still
planned.
Going to approve one of
Which
the
You got to go to
biggest
Red
tax-
Lobster for
in
4
history.
years, baby.
You are going to approve one of the biggest tax increases in history. You are going to drive business out. Your regulations are a disaster, and you're going to increase regulations all over the place. And by the way, my tax cut is the biggest since Ronald Reagan. I'm very
Ooh.
proud of it. It will create
Ronald
tremendous
Reagan.
numbers of new jobs. But
The man.
regulations, you
The
are going
myth.
to regulate these businesses out of existence. When I go around, Lester, I tell you this, I've been
Lester.
all over. And when I go around, despite the tax cut, the things that businesses and people like the most is the fact that I'm cutting regulation. You have regulations on top of regulations, and new companies cannot form, and old companies are going out of business, and you want to increase the regulations and make them even worse. I'm going to cut regulations, but
Cut
I'm
that
going
shit.
to cut taxes.
Let me get some
big
scissors.
league,
Cut that
and
shit.
You're going to raise taxes, big league. End of story.
Let me get you to
You're going
pause
to
right
raise.
there,
What's
'cause we're
wrong
moving
with
to
you?
the-
Going to
we're
raise
moving
taxes.
we're talking-
Motherfucker, come on, Hillary.
Please just
We all pouring shit. What you doing?
Assumed that there would be a lot of these charges and claims. And so
Facts.
we
Didn't do
have
nothing,
taken
dude.
the
Charges.
homepage of my website, HillaryClinton.com, and we've turned it into a fact checker. So if you
A
want to see
fact
in
checker.
real time
America.
what the facts are, please
Oh,
go
facts.
and take a look. Because
And
what
take a
I
look
have
at mine
proposed
also,
would
and you'll
not
see.
add a penny to the debt, and your plans would add $5 trillion to the debt. What I have proposed would cut regulations and streamline them for small businesses. What I have proposed would be paid for by raising taxes on the wealthy because they have made all the gains in the economy.
No.
And I think it's time that the wealthy and corporations paid their fair share
If
to
you
support
work,
this.
Well,
if
you
you
just
make
opened the
money
next
and be
segment.
successful,
Can I
why
just-
do you have to take the hit? Let's tax the motherfucking poor people.
Look at her website.
They don't
She's gonna raise
motherfucking
taxes
the people who don't have a
$1.3
degree and
trillion.
shit.
Trump,
And look
Tax
at her
them.
website. You know what? It's no different than this. She's telling us how to fight ISIS. Just go to her website. She tells you how to fight ISIS
How do
on
you
her
do it?
website. I don't think General Douglas MacArthur would like
Motherfucking-
that too much.
With a nuke, homie, I don't know. How do you fight
At
ISIS?
least I
With
have a
guns?
plan to fight
Achieving
ISIS.
prosperity.
Bullets and
you're
shit?
telling the enemy everything you want to do.
No, we're not.
See, you're
No,
telling
we're
the
not.
enemy everything you want to do.
We
No
are
wonder you've been
outlining-
fighting. No wonder you've been fighting ISIS your entire adult life.
No, what do you mean?
That's go to the police.
entire
fact checkers.
life?
Get to
Folks,
work.
you are unpacking a lot here,
Yeah,
and
you
we're
did.
still on the issue of achieving prosperity.
stop
And I
this.
want to talk about taxes.
Still
The
subbed
fundamental
even though
difference
my
between the
ass
two of
got
you
fired
concerns
I'm
the
sorry,
wealthy.
thank you, dude.
Excuse
I got
my
to turn this
ass.
shit off.
Clinton, you're calling for a tax
Racism, I
increase in the
said
wealthiest
equal-
Americans. I'd like you to further defend that. And Mr. Trump, you're calling for tax cuts for the wealthy. I'd like you to defend
Thank
that.
you.
And this next 2-minute answer goes to you, Mr. Trump.
Well, I'm really calling for major jobs because the wealthy are going to create tremendous jobs. They're going to expand their companies. They're going to do a tremendous job. I'm getting rid of the carried interest provision. And if you really look, it's not a tax. It's really not a great thing for the wealthy. It's a great thing for the middle class. It's a great thing for companies to expand. And when these people are going to put billions and billions of dollars into companies, and when they're going to bring $2.5 trillion back from overseas, where they can't bring the money back because politicians like Secretary Clinton the money back because the
What the-
taxes are so onerous and the bureaucratic red tape. So what is so bad? So what they're doing is they're leaving our country, and they're, believe it or not, leaving because taxes are too high and because some of them have lots of money outside of our country, and instead of bringing it back and putting the money to work because they can't work out a deal to and everybody agrees it should be brought back. Instead of that, they're leaving our country to get their money because they can't bring their money back into our country because of bureaucratic red tape, because they can't get together, because we have a president.
Okay, we got to end this. We've got to end this now. We've got to end this now. I guess I'm not allowed to do the audio. I'm not allowed to stream the audio, I guess. I thought other people were, though. I just got a Twitch staff just told me I can't stream the audio. You could stream no video, no audio, and just your commentary. Well, that doesn't really make much sense. I can't do that then. I can't stream the audio. I just got told, I thought other people were doing it. I thought Destiny was doing it, but I guess not. Yeah, I can't stream the audio, unfortunately. That sucks. I really want to watch this, though. Shit. Well, now I hope I don't get banned. Oh shit, dude. See, this is why you cannot go, other people might be doing it, but doesn't mean we're allowed to do it. So, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get banned for it, but I just turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off, dude. No, just relax, everybody. Just turn it off. We good. I do want to watch this though, so I can I can't just do maybe we're all watching the same thing, right? So I could just mute the audio on my side, and then you just play the audio on your side, and then I'll just have the microphone going. That seems okay. Okay. So just we're all watching the same thing. So just motherfucking, I'm just gonna have my microphone going, just watch the YouTube on fucking shit. Oh, there's a delay. That's right. That's not going to work. There's a fucking stream delay. Destiny is streaming audio? I mean, I just got told by a staff that I can't stream the audio. Is the delay okay? Or no? It's a small delay. It's like at most 10 seconds. Probably like 5 though. Yeah, I can't do it, then. I can't do it. The delay is going to be like 5 seconds, dude. Or 10 seconds. So, unfortunately, I do want to watch this. I'll just talk to it, dude. If you don't like the 10-second delay, I apologize. But I'll just talk to it. It might be like 10 seconds or less behind, but whatever. Let me see. Hold on. Let me look at some other streamers, dude, because I was just told that I'm not allowed to, bro. No, I'm voting for Hillary. I'm voting for Hillary. Let's see what. Watching the debates. Let me see. He is. I'm so confused. Who else is doing it? I'm so confused right now, dude. Destiny's doing it. Motherfucking shit, dog. I don't know. Motherfucking, I don't know. Who else is doing it? Yeah, I'm not gonna risk it though. I don't know. I'm not gonna risk it. I'm not gonna risk it, dude. I'm just gonna watch it. I'm gonna commentate. It's a little bit delay, but whatever. No shit, dude. Pause the stream for 5 seconds. I don't think that's gonna work, dude. Audited by the IRS. $33,000. Release the logs. Release the emails. We need the emails. We need to see that emails. Motherfucking spam and shit. Release the emails. Fuck you doing? What I'm saying, everybody's done it, Trump. But you need to release the emails at motherfucking garbage, homie. What you doing? Because he's rich. He don't need to. Man, what the fuck? He's rich enough, though. Once you're over $1 million, don't matter anymore. I know, this sucks, dude. This sucks like motherfucking hardcore dick, dude. That I can't have the audio? I know, it sucks, dude. It fucking blows ass. It's weird. I don't know. Let me see. It's so fucking weird. Dude, even Dan's Gaming is doing it. Even Dan's Gaming is streaming it, dude. Am I getting trolled? I don't know. I don't want to get banned for like not listening to them. I don't know. I can't do it. I can't do it, man. I can't do it, man. I'm sorry. I can't. I was told not to do it. I can't do it. I can't do it, man. I don't know. I just think that they didn't ask. I just think they didn't ask, and like that maybe they'll get like a warning or something after the fact. But I think if they asked, they'd be told that they can't. I just think they didn't ask. I think that's what it is. So that's unfortunate. I don't want to sit here and commentate with nothing in the background, so I want to watch this as well. I'm not going to risk it. I'm sorry. I can't do that. But I want to watch this. I'm probably going to end the stream here. I'm just going to continue grinding on Dead Man mode. I'm going to watch this. I'm going to be back tomorrow, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Dead Man mode, Dark Souls 3. Be here. Don't fucking miss it. Fucking love you. Bullshit, it's available on the radio? I don't know, dude. Motherfucking, I don't know. I don't know, man. I wish I had multiple opinions, but I only have one Twitch staff that I have on Twitter. So I only have one Twitch staff that I have on Twitter, dude. I don't know, man. I wish I had like multiple people. I don't want to just be like, oh, okay, I don't care what you said. I don't know, dude. I'm not just gonna do it, because then if I get banned that's not gonna be good. So I'm sorry. But I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, okay? I love y'all. I love you guys. Tomorrow, Dark Souls 3. Watch me cry. Fucking love you. I'll see you then. I'm gonna watch this now. I'll be in the YouTube chat. Just know that. I'll see you guys. Goodbye and later tomorrow.